covering us and giving us the love and respect and appreciation that you did, if that's what you did. Hats off to the Valero Alamo Bowl and all the dignitaries that made it possible for us to be here. They did a phenomenal job of hosting. The persons that reside in the city did a wonderful job of just being a blessing, and the hotel staff and everyone. It was a phenomenal week for us. We're not happy with the results, but we're happy with the journey of getting here and being here and what transpired during the week. Wonderful job by BYU. They're well coached. They did a phenomenal job of running the football. Special teams kicked our butts. I mean, we couldn't do nothing offensively much at all. Defensively, I think we had some sound stops, but we didn't have enough, and we came up short. But not to take nothing away from them, they played a heck of a football game, and I'm proud. If I'm going to get my butt kicked, I'd rather get my butt kicked by that coach. I love him to life, man. He's a good man. Let's go.
Questions for coach or players? Raise your hand, please.
Coach Lincoln Roach, CU Independent. Tonight was the end of an incredible chapter, right, in CU football with this senior class. What, if anything, have these men taught you about yourself and coaching these last 2 years?
Patience. They taught me a tremendous amount of patience. And they taught me about forgiveness. I mean, there's a lot of young men that a lot of things transpired that you guys don't know about, you're not privy to. But I'm a tremendous forgiving person, and I absolutely love these guys. You don't understand. You never get an opportunity to see the subtle I love yous that go on between us in pregame and postgame and practice and this week's preparation and all the OBs, the original Buffs, how thankful and appreciative they were that they got an opportunity to come participate in a week of bowl festivity. So patience and forgiveness and just overall love, man. That's what they've taught me.
Back row.
Coach, I know you guys are big competitors and everything else. You talked about your relationship with Cam and Shador yesterday. Mm-hmm. How do you try to, I don't want to say minimize what just happened, but try not to have that overshadow the journey and everything else you guys have accomplished in 2 years?
It won't. That's a wrap. It's over. They on to the next. They're gonna have tremendous careers. They're gonna move on. They flush it. They may analyze on the way home. I know Cam is going to think about it, then he's going to think about plays that he made or plays he didn't make. But they're going to flush it in their own to relax a little bit first and foremost and get their bodies back right for preparation for combines, pro days, and I think Cam is going to East-West game, so he has to stay focused on that as well.
Question in the middle.
Coach Prime, we saw an emotional father at the beginning of this football game with your sons there. You knew this was coming. Mm-hmm. When did the reality hit, and how special a journey has it been? You had an opportunity that not many, if any, had.
When we walked, when we did our walk and Shiloh was there and looking across the field and I'm seeing Cam and I'm seeing Herm and so many other guys that been on this journey with us, man, that's tough. I've been knowing this young man for a long time, and he's been balling out for a long time, and just the consistency that he has, and then my sons, man, like this, that's tough, man. That's tough to know that that's it, and that walk won't happen again. That's tough. We've been doing this for a long time. And you recollect just the times in youth league and seeing them lay out uniforms in my closet, getting ready for the next game. And they used to have 100 wristbands on his wrist trying to stunt, it's all those things I recall.
Middle, the front.
Shador and Travis played late into the game, regardless of the final score. I just wanted to ask what went into that decision, what it says about their character to play.
Go ahead, Joy. You're right here.
Yeah, we started, so we had to finish it. That was simply it. No matter what it was, if it was the other way around and we was up, we were still going to play regardless.
front row.
Hey, Coach, Cam, Shador, I just want to thank you guys for just, obviously playing today and obviously, making the move to come here with Travis, your brother, your father, Cam, you coming from Jackson State. I just appreciate you guys coming for one. And that's all I really want to say. No questions for me.
Question front, Brian.
I've got two questions for Shador. First off, can you allow yourself to feel some of those same emotions your father's talking about, or are you too much of a competitor to, you're mad about what happened out there tonight?
What emotions are you speaking of?
As far as like this being your last game playing, for your father.
Yeah, I mean, the reality and all that hasn't kicked in yet, so we're just focused on, what happened out there and how to fix it and go in the off season and know how to prepare and get back healthy.
And the second question for you is you talked this week about trying to figure out that BYU defense and how tough it was going to be. Obviously, they were really good tonight. What was it about their defense that was tough for you guys to figure out?
Well, we started to identify and we started to get the rhythm of things, but we just wasn't connecting overall, and that's what stopped us overall as ourselves.
Front.
Hey, Coach and Shador, I'm Bailyn Weishaupt. How has it been having the new recruits be with the team this week, and what do you think the importance of giving them that experience is?
It's been wonderful. It's been wonderful seeing the guys come in with a hunger. They kind of caught on how we get things done. I know I talked to one guy. I was like, all right, it's your first time getting yelled at by Coach Prime, so you getting broke in. So, but these guys come in. They way more humble than I thought. These guys very quiet, just trying to listen and learn everything. So I'm be happy for these guys coming in. They're gonna do some big things.
Middle, front.
For Kim and Shador, just what has it meant the last 2 years, to put on the black and gold and represent CU?
It meant everything. It's meant everything. Just to be here and be able to play on this wonderful tradition, play for Miss Peggy, play for all these wonderful fans. It's been everything. Just to grind again with my coach, man. Grind again with my Coach Prime, Coach Hart, Coach Mathis. These guys, I've been with these guys for a minute, so it meant a lot to be successful with these guys one last time.
It felt great representing Colorado and bringing it back to where it was in the past. And we kind of, I'll say, relayed the foundation of the program, so now it's able for the other players that's coming in to take off and pick up where we left off at.
Front on the end.
For Shador and Coach Prime, where did you feel like you struggled offensively tonight? Was there anything they were doing specifically?
Everywhere. Yeah, it was nothing that we did great tonight.
Ditto.
Any other questions for the group? Middle.
Sir, I can hear you.
Get on the mic, please. Sorry.
Tonight aside, the 2 years that you guys have had here, how will you look back? This is basically, because you're coming back, so this is for Shador and Cam. How will you remember your time in Colorado? I know you talked about what an impact, but how will you remember it when you look back?
I think about the work. I think about the brothers, man, the brotherhood we built. I love those guys in the locker room with all my heart. They mean a lot to me, so I think about the brotherhood when I look back on it in the way that we bond and had so much fun.
I think time away would, because right now we're all in a situation and we just came from a loss, so that's kind of what's on the forefront of our minds. But I'll say, within the next week, and when we're all separated, when we're all not together anymore, then I feel like I'll go back and be able to think about those times.
Hey, Coach. Nikki Edwards, CU Sports Report. When you look at the work your coordinators did this year, Pat Shermer and Robert Livingston, what would you say about their body of work and their resumes stepping into these new roles?
They did a wonderful job. I'm proud of them. I love them to life. They know how to communicate with all our young men. They really put them in positions for them to be extremely successful. And I love where we're headed. I'm proud of those two. Not just those two, the whole staff. And I'm pretty sure a couple of them going to come in my office about elevation, and because people are going to want them on their staffs. And that's what we're here for. We're here to advance people. Either get terminated or elevated. It's going to be one of the two sooner or later.
Question, second row.
Coach Harrison Simeon, Scobo Sports. A 9-4 season, a Heisman winner, and plenty other accomplishments and improvements across the board from year one to year two. What do you think that you've established in the program that you can carry on and take the team to the next level?
Expectation. We've established expectation. So now you expect us to perform a certain way. You expect us to win. You expect us to be exciting. You expect us to be a lot more disciplined than we displayed today. You just have expectations of us now. That's what we've established.
Question in middle back.
Coach, so as some of your players start to depart to the NFL, what have those messages been like as they prepare to hopefully have some great NFL careers?
Well, he got two up here, so you guys talk about that for him.
Kind of, Coach. We always had a professional mindset going to everything. We always try to move like a pro. So just been around him for so long. I mean, 6 years. So I feel like just every day he give me different things to people be a pro. Yeah.
You said that I felt that. God, that's a long time.
I would say just by what he established in us and just the way how he goes about everything and the way how he make us go about everything. So I feel like that's already instilled in us. So I don't really see a big change, big difference because besides just the level of it, but everything outside of that, I feel like we had the full experience our years in college.
Final two questions, middle, second row.
For Coach and Shador, top four receivers in terms of production this year headed to the next level, and obviously you are as well, Shador, but for both of you, just how confident are you in kind of the young guys in that receiver room to kind of be able to continue to stand there moving forward and continue to be productive?
Great, because those young guys played and they helped us out tremendously. So they understand the standard, they understand just overall even just playing with me, so they know out of the next quarterback that comes in, which is they're both already here, they know the standard and they know what they should be doing, and they'll be able to communicate and still have contact with me to be able to still help them out overall.
Final question.
Hello, Chris Miller, SI. Unfortunately, it did not end the way that you wanted it to, but more importantly, this season left a legacy not only for CU, but for college football. And being able to wrap up the season and leave a footprint on college football and how we recruit, market, and display yourselves. What does that mean to you, the legacy, not only for CU, but for college football?
I don't think we consider that at all. We really don't care. We don't know what that means, the legacy. We're just trying to develop these young men, win games, make sure they're consistent men in the community with their relationships, with their families, and in school. And then trust me, to get an education. We don't think about it like that. We're thankful that we play a role in that, but that does not enter our mindset, not one bit.
Thank you, Cam, Coach Zador.
Thank you, and God bless you all.